Los Angeles radio host Leanne Tweeden says that Senator Al Franken forcibly kissed and groped her in 2006 on a USO tour. Senator Franken says he has no intention of stepping down. Joining us right now is House Freedom Caucus member and House Subcommittee National Security Chair, Congressman Ron DeSantis. Congressman, thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning.
Should Al Franken step down?
You know, I don't know the details about it. I mean, I think that what I think would be good is just have a unified standard that applies to everybody. And it seems to me that if you're in one party, then you may get worse treatment than if you're in another party. So what the standard is, and then if that applies to Republicans, it should also apply to Democrats as well.
Look, I want to address something right now, because when that picture first broke and it went viral, we had a conversation about it, about the breaking news last week on Friday. And two of my guests, we were talking about Al Franken, and we were also talking about Roy Moore, by the way. We were talking about the moment that we were in, watching this picture of Al Franken with his hands like that on the lovely Leanne Tweeden. And one of my guests tried to pivot to turn the conversation into a conversation about Donald Trump. And at that moment, I said, whoa, 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 we're not talking about Donald Trump. There are no accusations against Donald Trump. We're talking about Al Franken right here. And that comment apparently was taken wildly out of context. Obviously, I am aware that there are several women who accused the president, then candidate Donald Trump, during the election of misconduct. We were talking about the here and now, the news of the day, and that's what I was referring to when I said there are no allegations. So I just want to be clear, I want to clarify. I apologize if I wasn't specific and precise enough on that day. Dagan?
I will be damned if I'm going to sit here and stay silent watching how you got treated over the weekend. It is disgusting to me for anybody to question the trail that you have blazed for women your whole career, and every day that you come into this building and every day I get to sit next to you, to attack what you have done to promote women in journalism, in business, any woman in the workforce, to be viciously attacked by people grasping for one shred of relevancy or gasping for one last gulp of notoriety. You come in here, Maria, it is a gift to sit next to you. Your professionalism, the respect that you pay everybody you work for, how hard you work morning, noon, and night. I can't say enough what a privilege it is to be here. And you are generous off the air, but on the air. And I cannot say that about a lot of people I've worked with who no longer work here.
And I can't even stand to sit here and not say anything, because the hate that exists in this world right now is just out of control. How people unite in hatred against people rather than for people. And what you have done for journalism, for women, for business journalism, for fair reporting, I've never been more proud to sit next to anyone in my career and in my life. And we stand behind you. And I am so disappointed that things continue to get taken out of context. We all know who you are.
Well, thank you. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for the both of you. Thank you very much. I am proud of what I've done and what I've been able to do in terms of, you know, having the sharp elbows from my days on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. So it's okay, but I want to make sure I clarify so that people, my viewers, understand where I was on Friday in terms of talking about this discussion and Al Franken and Roy Moore.